Yeah, everyone is probably in the cafeteria by now. I should head back, yes. I should also turn up the music. There we go. For me, not for you. You can probably hear it just fine. The same. Oh good, you're all here. Well, how could we say no? You seem so desperate. I don't think I even told you about it, half of you. You're one to talk. You were a bundle of nerves until just now. Hey, you promised not to mention that. Minoru was pretty upset before. Looks like he's in better shape now. Well, he was in a better mood technically earlier, but it was obviously a fake thing. Not to mention the others. Sorry to make you worry about me all the time, Takuma. I'm feeling better now. Yeah, you really bounced back. Good, I'm glad to hear it. If we could move along the conversation now, please. I'm sure it was because of you, Takuma. Haru, Miyuki, thanks for coming too. Sure. So, about us going to rescue Miyu. Right, let me just start by saying something. I really didn't want to get you all involved in this, but thanks. Whoa, did you guys hear that? I think Kaito actually showed some appreciation just now. Minoru, no need to be sarcastic. I don't think we've been sarcastic. That's right. Kaito was just being sincere. No need to make fun of him for that. Minoru can't take anything seriously, can he? What? Don't you get it? I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Could we get back on track, guys, please? Yeah, now everyone is really upset right now. Sometimes Minoru can go too far. Listen, Kaito, you don't have any reason to feel like you're dragging us into this. Yeah, we all want to rescue Miyu anyway. If anything, I think we owe you an apology. We all knew you were anxious to start looking for Miyu. Sorry we took so long. No, it's cool. After what happened yesterday, I get it. But I also get why, after what happened yesterday, you would want to go find your sister as soon as possible. Anyway, will you help me out? You bet. Hey, not so fast. Look, given the situation, I hate to bring this up, but are you serious about this? Are you serious about saying that? Shuji? What's that supposed to mean? Exactly what it sounds like. You don't know how dangerous it is out there. Remember the enemy... Oh, you do know how dangerous it is out there. Remember the enemy monsters? The strange fog? What's to say Miyu hasn't already wound up like Rio? Dude, what the fuck? Shuji? How can you even say that? Look how angry she is. She's angry. I'm just trying to look at this objectively. So you're saying Miyu's objectively doomed? How dare you? Hey, no need for this to get violent. Don't forget we've got little kids here. I'm scared. Sorry. But what you're saying is the one thing I will not accept. I have a responsibility for the lives of everyone here. I'm the leader. It's up to me to weigh the options and make the most prudent decision. Dude, you're not in charge of us. Don't give me that. You're just looking for an excuse to cover your own cowardice. Kaito, stop, that's enough. I am not a coward. Maybe a hothead like you can't see it, but as the oldest one here, I have a responsibility. Shuji, please. You should stop too. Oh, Lockmon, you're gonna get your head bitten off. Shut up! Not enough a word from you. Shuji, please try not to get so worked up. Kaito has his own responsibility. He's Miyu's older brother. That's why he's so desperate. I hadn't thought of that. Ha! As if a spineless creep like you would ever understand how I feel. You have no idea how much responsibility goes into being a big brother. So now you're calling me irresponsible. Oh, we're never going to get anywhere if this keeps up. I don't like it when everybody fights like this. Yeah, me neither. I know I should stop this argument before it goes on much longer, but how? Should I side with Kaito, respect Shuji's opinion, or try to enlist help from somebody else? Well, quite a lot of people have tried to help this out. And I'm sorry, but I side with Kaito. We need to go find Miu. The longer we are here, the more likely it is that what Shuji said could have been happening is happening. If that makes sense. Yep, let's do it. Shuji, don't you think we should give Kaito a hand here? He's going to leave whether we like it or not. So you're saying you're fine with risking everyone's lives all over again? How many times do I have to say, if you don't want to come, don't come, stay at the school? Of course not, but we can't just leave Miu out there. Besides, even if we decide not to go, Kaito will take off on his own. It's what I was planning to do from the start. And I've got no problem going back to that. I'll find Miu alone if I have to. Oh, quit saying that. You'll do it alone for the 100th time. I'll go with you. Shuji, do you really intend to let Kaito and Dracmon go out there by themselves? No, that's not an option either. Shuji. Ugh. Forget it. I know I asked for your help, but it's not worth this trouble. So long, I'm out of here. Stop going off on your own. Out of my way. Shuji, Kaito, both of you enough. What? Aoi? Wow, she sure shut them up. Yes, that was quite impressive. I didn't realize Aoi could get that loud. What's the point of you fighting like this? We're wasting time. Kaito is fighting with Shuji. Kaito is shouting. Kaito, is fighting with Shuji going to help rescue Miu? Well, no, but... Shuji, you keep talking about how dangerous it is, but do you never intend to leave? I didn't say that. Obviously, we need to find Miu, but we also need to try and find a way home. At least, that's what I think. Huh? Why did I get so quiet all of a sudden? She was really picking up steam there, but I guess she got self-conscious. You've got nothing to be ashamed of, Aoi. That was incredible just now. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so carried away. No, Aoi, you were right. I'm sorry. Me too. Sorry I kinda lost it. Well, sounds like we're all agreed. We're going to rescue Miu. Minoru, who gave you the final say? What? Somebody had to say it, right? So, where do we go? Yeah, I think yesterday we decided to check the amusement park. Right, according to that Tentomon guy, after Miu got away from Arukenamon, that's where she was headed. Tentomon was the one who said it was the shiny place, right? The shiny place? Sounds lovely. But are we sure that's where she went? Not a doubt in my mind. She always loved amusement parks. So if she suddenly realised one was here, she'd head straight for it. And there was that giant ring in the shiny place. It looked really cool. Besides, everyone knows kids are crazy about amusement parks. I bet you both like them too, right? Haru, Miyuki? I dunno. Dunno. What? You've got to be kidding me. They don't know? Does that mean they've never been to an amusement park? I don't think I've been to like an amusement park. I don't think I'd enjoy it. All those rides, well, no, all those queues to get on the rides, and I don't like rides anyway. I'm so boring. But it sounds like she's probably at the amusement park. We'd better get going. Bye, everyone. Good luck. Oh no, I don't think so. You're both coming with us. Again? Why? Because we can't just leave you on your own. You know, there are monsters kidnapping children. Isn't that right, everyone? God, it's like 3 in the afternoon. Why am I so tired? I just keep yawning. I always keep yawning when I'm playing this game. Is it because I think it's boring? No comment at all. Yeah, no objections from me. Me either. Oh, okay. Okay. But do we know the way to the amusement park? We saw it from the radio tower yesterday. Finding it won't be a problem. I'm pretty sure there's a path through the forest that leads in that direction. Right, so we just gotta get through the forest. I'll take point, you guys stay close. What's he sighing about? Actually, that reminds me, he was acting kind of weird yesterday. Hey, Haru? What? About yesterday, what happened exactly? Miyuki's always kind of strange, but sometimes Haru just seems off. Like he'll suddenly say something mature, or act like he's seen through things. I'm not really sure. Sorry. Okay, sorry if I bothered you. Is he not aware of it himself? Hey, Takuma, Haru, Miyuki, hurry up or you'll get left behind. Oh yeah, wait up. Come on you two, we need to hurry. Miyuki, let's go. Go? Oh, lots of walking. Walking. Man, I feel like we've been walking forever, and still we're not at the amusement park. It looks like a lot closer from up on that tower yesterday. Yeah, are we sure this is even the right way? You think I don't know where I'm going? Hey, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying we could have gotten lost. It is difficult to maintain your sense of direction in the forest. Do you want me to see if there's another way? If you try it and get lost, we'll be in twice as much trouble. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is too much. I'm really starting to get tired. Saki, are you alright? Should we stop to rest? We don't got time to rest. We gotta keep moving. Yeah, the sun will be set before we're out of the forest at this rate. Sorry, my sister and I can't walk very fast. Sorry. It's not your fault. I think we're all a bit tired. You can say that again, Kaito. Dracmon, try to be more considerate. Sorry. Well, we gotta keep moving now, don't we? Takuma, are you sure we should keep going like this? Actually, I'm starting to get a little worried about that myself. Should we keep on like this or try to find another way? Well, there is no other way, or do we just turn back? No! We're gonna press on, right? I trust the way we're going. Shuji and Kaito are right, we should keep going. Turning back now would be dangerous, and even if we took a break, we couldn't really relax. I would say take a break, but that wasn't an option. I mean, I guess that's true. But could you at least slow things down a bit? Sure, we'll try to be more considerate. Hey, standing around arguing like this is only going to wear us out more. We should keep moving, just at a slower pace. Yeah, sure, whatever you say, boss. Whatever it is, he seems pretty irritated. Try not to antagonize him too much. Yeah. Okay, we've made it near to the bridge again now. Well, we finally made it out of the forest, but... would you look at that? There's still no sign of an amusement park. Don't think I've ever been here before. I wonder if there's any neat stuff around. Okay, listen, I don't think I can keep this up for much longer. Saki, you don't look so good. Hold on to me, Saki. I think maybe we'd better take a break. Yes, considering that we may still have a ways to go, a short rest seems unavoidable. Try telling that to those two. Shuji and Kaito are both pressing on with no signs of slowing down. I can understand why Kaito would be in a hurry, but why Shuji? Shuji? My legs are sore. Shut up and just keep walking. Oh, here's somebody that you could carry. I'll carry you, babe. Shuji, no need to be so harsh. Yeah, she's right. Besides, we're all pretty wiped out. Well, I hadn't planned on resting until we'd reached the amusement park, but maybe... Sounds like even Shuji's starting to waver. Should we stop for a break or press on? I would kind of like to look around here. Well, if I want to look around, let's just say it. I want to look around. Hey, do you mind if I take a look around? Oh, me too. Now? I don't really see the points. Well, everybody needs a rest, dude, so I'm gonna have a look around while they're resting. But how else will we know if there's anything dangerous nearby? Besides, that way maybe the others can stop and take a break. Is that why you brought that up? So we could rest? That's pretty thoughtful, Takuma. Yeah, Takuma's thoughtful all the time. What are you bragging about, Agumon? Fine, alright, let's stop for a break. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be any sign of that fog nearby. Yeah, I don't sense anything scary like that. No complaints, Kaito? Nah. Finally, I'm so tired. Saki, are you alright? Miyuki, Haru, would you like to rest with us too? Sure. Oh, did that wake them up? Nah, I think they were just walking with their eyes closed. Guess we really wore them out. It was perhaps too harsh of a journey for two so young. Those two Digimon, their teeth freak me out. Like, Drachmon's teeth don't open, and he shouldn't have teeth. Maybe, but it's not like we could have left them behind. Speaking of harsh, there's someone else I'm worried about too. You mean Lopmon? I'm sorry, Shuji. I wound up slowing you down again. Just shut up and get some rest. We won't be stopping again until we get to the park. Oh, okay. Man, sounds like he's still gonna have it rough between here and the amusement park. But anyway, I'd better get some rest. I know they're on break, but maybe I should talk to them. First, we've got to see if there's anything in the camera. No. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. The mountain pass is unlocked. The free battle is unlocked. Yeah, I don't want to bet him on. Let me get back out, please. Let me come back here. There we go. Oh, for God's sake, I'm pressing the wrong button. Every wrong button. Okay, so everybody's there, but we'll just, a large iron bridge has been built between the mountains. Seems odd to me. There shouldn't be any roads for cars to travel on, and the mountain trail we used. Minoru! Hey, what do you think was going on with Arukenimon yesterday? Well, she did call us sacrifices, so clearly she's an enemy. I wonder why, though. Good question. And by the way, why is it that Falcomon and the others are on our side? It seems like some monsters, like Agumon and Falcomon, are friendly. Others are willing to help us even if they don't want to be friends, like Tentomon. And some are obviously enemies. Yet they're all monsters. It's weird. You think so? I mean, even with humans, some people are good and others are bad. I bet it's the same with monsters. In other words, some monsters like us, others don't, and still others want to use us. When you put it like that, I guess it makes sense. Hey Wee, are you okay? Hey, Takuma, I wanted to thank you for what you did this morning. Huh? I don't remember doing anything special. Sure you did. You tried to cheer me up along with Saki and Labramon, remember? Only I couldn't seem to stop crying. It was kind of embarrassing, honestly. No, it's fine. I mean, I was feeling pretty bad this morning too. I've just been trying to focus on what needs to get done, you know? I can see that. And right now our top priority is to find Mew. Yeah. I've been wondering though. Yesterday, Tentomon said Mew ran towards the shiny place. But are we sure that's really the amusement park? Huh? Why not? Well, sometimes Labramon and the others use unique language, which has me worried. That's true. Sometimes Agumon says stuff that I don't understand at all. I don't think this is like that though. I mean, we saw that Ferris wheel ourselves. Yeah, we did. You're right. I've probably been overthinking things. Oops, I keep pressing 3 instead of E. 3 instead of E. 3 instead of E. Oh, hey Takuma, something bothering you? I was just thinking maybe you should be spending time with Lopmon right now. You know, bonds? That's not necessary. But it seems like his legs were really hurting him. Doesn't that bother you? So his stupid little legs hurt, so what? He's a monster. He'll get over it. You don't have to be so nasty about it, you know. The stupid thing's nothing but a burden anyway. You can't do anything useful like Agumon or Falcomon. Why'd I get stuck with a lousy monster like him? It's not fair. Sounds like Shuji may need more time before he's ready to open up to Lopmon. Poor Lopmon. Alright, let's get moving again. What? Already? But we just stopped. You had long enough. Besides, we can't be wasting time here when we've still got such a long way to go. Kaito's right. At this rate, next thing you know, the sun will be down. That's true. We really shouldn't stop for much longer than this. But has everyone got enough rest? Saki, Miyuki and Lopmon all seem pretty exhausted. I think I'm most worried about... Oh... I don't know. I'm worried about Lopmon, but Miyuki. Let's go for Miyuki. I'm concerned about Miyuki. She's always so quiet, and she's sleepy all the time. Maybe this is too much for her. Miyuki? Haru, how are you feeling? All rested up and ready to get moving again? I'm fine. Fine. Alright then, but let us know if things start to get too hard, okay? Then I'll let you ride on my back. Seems like Aoi and Labramon are looking out for them, so they should be fine. Everyone seems to be feeling better, Hyuji. Kaito's right, we should get moving. Yeah, who knows what could happen to Miu if we waste too much time. You don't have to tell me that. Let's go, everyone. I thought for sure we were in for more forest after we got over this pass, but... Oh, we've got a fence. Oh, there it is. It's just right there. Maybe we shouldn't have had that break. But then again, you don't know what's in this place. There's obviously going to be a Digimon just living here. Finally, I can see the amusement park. Well, that took just about forever. Ah, so that structure beyond those trees is an amusement park. That's the biggest building I've ever seen. Miu's in there somewhere. Don't worry, sis. I'm coming for you. Whoa, Takuma, that giant ring I saw yesterday is there too. Yeah, but it's called a Ferris wheel. Look at all the colourful buildings. It's an amusement park for you. Oh, that's an amusement park for you. Just looking around one is fun. Hey, this is no time to be getting carried away. Sorry. Oh, come on. What's the harm in letting us have a little fun? There is a child missing! Yesterday a child died! Minoru, try to imagine how Kaito must be feeling right now, okay? Just hold on, Miu. I'll find you as soon as I can. Kaito, I know you're worried, but try to keep it under control, okay? Focus too much on one thing, and you're just asking to get blindsided. I know that. You, on the other hand, could do with a bit more focus, Minoru. You can say that again. Haru and Miyuki are sharper than Minoru. Well, that's rude. Probably true, but still rude. Miyuki, we're almost there. We're almost there. My bad. Anyway, we're not far now, and since we've got no idea who or what might be inside, we should be careful. We should be careful. We should. Guys, stop running around and shit, okay? Everybody stick together. Dreamland! Why does that just fill me with dread, huh? Whoa, this really is an amusement park. Even if it does look a bit run down. Compared to the state the school's in, this place is practically brand new. Seeing that cable car was surprising enough, but something about this place is just weird. Okay, if anything switches on while we're in there, we leave immediately, okay? Immediately. It's kind of creepy, honestly. Huh? Why is that? Are amusement parks normally scary? Abandoned ones are. No, it's not the amusement park itself that's creepy. It's more like... It's abandoned, it's overgrown, it's just... Ooh. It's weird seeing it like this, I guess. For sure. An empty amusement park gone totally silent? That's definitely spooky. I can go look around on my own if you'd rather not go in. That's not what we said. Oh no, 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 I'm gonna be the first one inside. Here goes nothing. Wait, Minoru! Can you believe this? We get in for free. Who needs a season pass now? What is that face? Unbelievable. Did we not establish that we should proceed with caution? Oh, come on. That was nothing. Minoru's trying to play it cool, but I can see the way his legs are shaking. I'll just pretend I didn't notice. So what now? What do you mean, Aoi? Didn't we come here to look for Miu? Yes, that much is clear. But she could be anywhere in this entire park. Yeah, Kaito, where do you think your sister would be? So we just gotta search this place from corner to corner. Sure, but doesn't that seem a little less than efficient? This place is pretty big. Why don't we split up? Good idea. I'll go with you, Takuma. Then, I'll go with Shuji. No, we don't know what might happen. We won't want to be separated if there's a fight. Yeah, you got a point. We teams! Okay, so I'll go with Shuji and Lopmon. So there'll be 4 of us, and there'll be, you know, enough of us to fight. We should all just stick together. I don't want anyone going missing. With Shuji as upset as he was this morning, I wasn't sure what to expect. But he seemed a lot more confident since we got here. It really is reassuring when Shuji is able to keep it together. Sorry, it's just funny the way that you phrased that, my man. Keep it together. We are all going back to our world together. You got that? Yeah, Shuji, I'm pretty sure we all got that. This is going to take forever, but I guess there is safety in numbers. Shuji's acting just like a chaperone. Alright, let's head in. Are those footsteps? Ooh, I know some of these guys. That's the original flower Digimon, isn't it? Palmon. Oh, she's so angry. Well, they're so angry. I don't know whether it's female or not. I think the one in the Digimon original series adventures was. Huh? What the? And I'm sure that was Patamon. Patamon. Doesn't that turn into like a beautiful angel boy? In the Digimon series, maybe. I don't know. And then Piemon. Hey, how you doing? Not one more step. Well, did I even pay attention? Oh yeah, the Patamon said intruders. And then Piemon went, not one more step. Oops. No. Let me go back. What now? More monsters? Although these ones are a little on the small side. Okay. You say that, but they're like the same they're probably the same size as your Digimon. They're so cute. Aoi? Oh, no, I didn't mean to say anything. That just slipped out. I can see why that would be her initial reaction, but what are these things? You say that, we've got a Biomon, right? Alright, what's going on here? Because if you want to stop me, you're in for a fight. Clearly you're up to no good. That means we're enemies. You are to be eliminated by order of Her Majesty the Queen. Leave this place at once. What are they talking about? How can they be so sure we're enemies? Who's this queen? It's either a super powerful, ultra bad Digimon, or it's Mew. And I like the idea that it's Mew that's the queen. Please be Queen Mew. Who knows? I like the idea that we've all been struggling and like we've already lost one person, and Mew comes to this amusement park and she's like, "Yep, I'm the queen now," and she's got like at least 3 followers. Who knows? It's no use trying to play dumb. You can't fool us. But wait, we're not your enemies. Oh yeah? Well, we heard you're bad monsters who kidnap children. We are children. And there's no bad monsters allowed in here. Out with the kidnappers. We're not kidnappers. Yeah, see, they're against kidnapping, so it's gotta be Mew who's queen, please. Wait, how is this suddenly about whether or not we're kidnappers? We're looking for a girl who was kidnapped by a monster called Arukenimon. Her name is Mew. Have you seen her? Arukenimon? You mean that evil villain? Aha! You must be hearing her orders. That's not what we said. Now the truth comes out. You are servants of Arukenimon? Well, we'll show you. No, you've got it all wrong. Ugh, this isn't going anywhere. Don't deny it. We can see all the kidnapped children you're walking around with. We didn't kidnap them. Hey, man, I wasn't kidnapped by anyone. These are our partners. Indeed, these are trustworthy creatures who mean you no harm. Really? But then what's going on? That's not what we heard from the Queen. Oh, what should we do? What should we do? This calls for a war, a council war. A council of war. I was going to say a war council. So for some reason, a council of war really threw me. Now they're arguing about something. They don't seem like they're all that bad. Looks like they're up to something. So what's our plan here? Maybe we should just hear them out? No way. Just look at those 2 little children they've taken. Yeah, that's right. They're both frozen with fear. They're probably sleeping again on their feet. Huh? You mean us? Us? Yeah, they're not frozen with fear. Those 2 are just like that. They're weird half-ghost children. How do we convince you we haven't kidnapped anyone? But if you really haven't, that would make our queen a liar. What makes you so sure she's not? Silence. Our wise and invincible sources of the queen would not speak lies. I mean, she's not lying. There are Digimon out there who want to kidnap children, but, you know, not all Digimon, obviously. Oh, you're just trying to get on her good side again. You don't really think that. But if we don't stay on her good side, she'll turn us all to stone. Oh, oops. Forget I said that. She'll turn you to stone? You mean you're being threatened? Yeah, that's messed up. Sounds to me like your queen's a real villain. Oh, this is totally Mew, isn't it? Just like bursting out lies to stop the Digimon from attacking her. You said it. Getting turned to stone sounds scary. Hold on, so this queen really has the power to turn things to stone? Have you seen her turn something to stone? That's right, she used her powers to restore her friend, who's been turned into a rock. Oh, okay. She has the miraculous power to turn living things to stone, or bring them back to life. So even here, there's a monster with that kind of power. I don't care about any of this. Please, could you take us to see this queen? Absolutely not. Who knows what might become of us if we allow you to trespass here? Look, we'll either talk some sense into her or beat her up for you. Now let us through. That solves all of your problems, right? What? No, that's not possible. What do you think? Could this be our chance? Don't get carried away. The queen's not so weak she'd fall for the likes of them. Right, there's no way. Besides, remember what the queen told us? Big humans are all bad. And these are all big humans, so all of them must be bad. Yeah, no objections from me. Big humans? What's that supposed to mean? Adults? It can't just be about size, right? Right, you think they mean adults? No, I'd hardly call us adults. Man, this just gets more and more confusing. Damn it, I don't care about any of this. Come on, let us through already. If you want to get in, you'll have to go through us. Man, if that's how it's gonna be, I wish you'd said that from the start. Yeah, that's kind of our strong suit. I don't know. Can't we just talk this out? That's right. Not every problem's meant to be solved by force. You're just trying to trick us, aren't you? You know, I don't see why we can't have the monsters talk this out themselves. That would be ideal. What do you think we should do, Takuma? I'm not really sure. Obviously it'd be best to avoid a fight, but if they attack us, we'll have no choice. It'd be nice if Agumon could find a way to convince them though. Alright, so you think Agumon can do this? Let's give him a chance then. Agumon, I don't see much hope of convincing them myself. Agumon, can you handle this? I'm not sure, but I'll try. And I'll help. So, we haven't kidnapped Takuma or his friends, and we don't work for Arukenimon. And you expect us to believe that? Well, it's true. We were fighting Arukenimon just yesterday. What? The Arukenimon? That's right. She got away, but we did beat up one of her underlings. We all worked together to take him down. Well, if you're strong enough to beat someone like that... Why is she vibrating like that? Is she vibrating? Yeah, why are you vibrating? That makes you a real threat. Damn it. I don't have time for this. I'm busting my way in. I guess that's our only option. Come on everyone, we're fighting our way in. Oh no. No, no, no. Ooh, what are we gonna do? We can't take them all at once. We'll have to report this to the Queen. Don't think you can get away with this. No, if they run. Well, so much for them. What was that all about? Beats me. Who cares? Besides, I'm glad we didn't have to fight them after all. Me too. I would have felt bad if we had to take them on. Yeah, I hear you. But should we just let them go? They said they were going to report to their queen. Yeah, that does bother me, but still. We don't have time to be worrying about those weirdos. Let's get in there and find Mew. Right, let's go. Yeah, still spooky. Whoa, this place is huge. Looks like we found the central plaza. Meaning this is the middle of the park? I'd assume so. Yeah, I was like, the central plaza. But it's hard to say what the layout might be. If only we had a map. In our world, this is where they'd put on shows and things. Where they'd parade shit around, wouldn't they? What is a show, Minoru? It's when you've got all these characters that sing and dance, or maybe go on parade. Yeah, and sometimes all these people dressed up in costumes just show up out of nowhere. Wow, that sounds like fun. You might even find yourself in the middle of a performance with like no warning. Someone could just show up and shout, "You there, halt! Not another step." Yeah, I could see that. You mean like that? That? Huh? Like what? Oh, hey guys. Villains! Stop right there! This time we mean it. You're not getting past us. You don't stand a chance. Great, not this again. You're the ones who ran away from us last time. We did not run away. That was part of our very strategic. I can't say the word. It was part of our strategy. It was a very strategy. Okay. Yes. I said it. Strategic strategy. Why am I struggling with strategic? Strategic. I hope I'm saying it right. There we go. But wouldn't any strategy be strategic? Shiji, I don't think that's the important thing here. Stop. None of them, not, oh for God's sake. Not another step. One wrong move and you're asking for it. Huh? Asking for what? You know, don't think we won't do it. Listen, we really don't want to hurt you. That's right. We tried to tell you that back at the entrance. But look how far you've chased us. That's exactly what our enemies would do. We told you we wanted to come in here. What? No. We're just looking for... Ah! I can't take this anymore! Kaito? Talking like this is a waste of time. If you're gonna try and stop us, then I'm gonna beat you down. You don't scare me. Actually, you do seem pretty scared. I kind of feel bad for them. Kaito, try to calm down, would you? Shut up. Don't you try to stop me either, Takuma. What? You don't seriously intend to fight these little things, do you? Stay back. We're not going to lose to you. After all that talk, I hope you're ready for some action. Kaito is dead serious. Is there any way I can keep this from getting out of hand? I ought to get Kaito to calm down for now. Oh, okay, yes. Oh, there's something there. What's this? It feels like a voice or someone's consciousness in my head. Ooh, all in the seasoning, chapter 2. I didn't find any last time, did I? So it's probably missed at least one, right? Okay, the girl I'd saved set about entreating me. Hey, you're a god, ain't you? Save my village. You just gotta. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a god or anything. Saving a human child on the verge of death had gotten it treating me like some deity. I don't exactly hate the idea, just... how do I put it? It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, please, your holiness. Save us! I'm begging you! As the girl pleaded with me, she wobbled on the spot, her stomach growling. So hungry! Hey, pull yourself together. It's food. You need food, right? I want to eat until my stomach bursts. This is bad. I've got to do something. I may regret it, but what choice did I have? I had to do something. Hey, wake up. I made some food. Oh, what? Something smells delicious. I brought the child to my den. Not just my den. A bunch of my friends live here too. None of us are very strong. We don't usually let outsiders in. Still, this child shouldn't be a problem. These are my buddies. All of us whipped up some food for you. Wow, look at them all. I knew it. This is the land of the gods. I told you I'm not... forget it. Here, blessings from the gods. Eat up, short stuff. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, your holiness. The child reached for a roasted fish, pinched it around the middle, and popped the whole thing into her mouth. Munch, munch, mmm, delicious. I've never had anything so tasty in my life. Aha! You don't say. That baby's pretty hard to find, you know. Here, try something else. Okay. How about this mushroom then? Wait, what? Is this a mushroom? There's rocks on it. Oh, you can't eat those? Then eat around the hard parts. Oh, okay, let's see. Chomp, chomp, gulp. Oh wow, this is great too. Woof, glad you like it. From the looks of it, humans like this girl can't stomach everything we can. What a shame. The minerals on these mushrooms taste so good. Thank you, my god. This is the first time my belly's ever been so full. Is that right? Glad to hear it. We're different beasts, to be sure. Still, I could feel it. The desire to protect her smile. Aww. Cute. Anything else here? I don't think there is. Nope. So, let's look at the Ferris wheel. For such a big amusement park, this Ferris wheel seems kind of small. Between that and the retro design, it was probably built a long time ago. Even from a distance, the castle walls appear damaged and weather-beaten. It looks like a real ancient castle. Okay, calm down, Kaito. Don't try to stop me, Takuma. I've had it with these things. But they might have all been tricked by this queen. Doesn't matter. If they're gonna keep me from finding Mew, they're gonna get smashed. What's wrong? Aren't you going to attack? It's no use. I can't think of anything. If you won't strike the first blow, then I will. Bring it on. I've had it with all these blathering. Let's go. We're really gonna do this? We're really gonna let you have it? Oh, then count me in too, Kaito. Alright then. Time for an all-out attack. Charge! Oof. Man, this is hard to watch. Did you guys just completely beat them? You beat them down. Curse you. This time the Queen's really going to hear about this. I mean it. There they go again. They sure told us. Ha, they got nothing. Minoru, Kaito, how could you do that? What? Hey, why are you mad at us? The first thing she said about those guys was that they were so cute. You think she's not going to be angry that you beat up cute things? Seriously, what gives? Isn't it obvious? How could you beat those poor little things so badly? Don't you have any mercy? Yeah, Aoi's right. But they rushed us. Didn't you see that? Back me up, will you, Takuma? What? Why are you bringing me into this? Even if they did charge us, they might not have wanted to, you know? I'm sure they're just scared of that queen. But you had to go and beat them up. Only because they wouldn't leave us alone. Was that really the right thing to do? I thought they were going to burst out crying. Oh no. No, not crying. I can't deal with the crying. Well, I never thought they'd be that weak. Maybe you should have fought them, Kaito. Instead of me or Falcomon. Oh no, it would have been worse if you'd done it. That's not the issue here. You might as well have been bullying toddlers. I'm sorry, okay? Now listen. From now on, no matter what those kids do, you will not attack them. Alright already. Yeah, what he said. Back me up, will you, Takuma? Well, I wasn't going to attack them anyway. Don't bring me into this. I'm not the one in trouble. So, does that take care of that? Because I want to go back and look for Miu. Right, yes, let's do that. But how do we look for her? This place is huge, and she could be anywhere. We'll just have to split up and go corner to corner, won't we? I thought we decided we weren't going to do that. Well, no, we didn't actually agree to any of that. We were just like, yes, shut the fuck up, dude. To Shuji. None of us actually agreed to anything, did we? We didn't sign anything. We can do what we want. No, we can't split up. It's too dangerous. Oh, what else? Yeah, then how do we find Miu? We'll just have to all go together and check the places we think she might be. Ugh, sounds boring, but okay. Now that sounds super inefficient, Shuji. He's right. The park is big enough. Add in the checking the buildings and it'd take forever. Shuji, are you sure we shouldn't just split up and look around? But what about this mysterious queen? We'll have to be careful about her, yes. But we've all got our partners. If anything happens, I'm sure we'll work with them and we'll get through it. Right, I'll protect you, Takuma. And I'll keep you safe, Aoi. Me too. I won't let any harm come to Saki. I believe we all share the same resolve. You bet we do. Me too. I'll protect Shuji. I know I can. Just let it go, dude. Do not say anything. Fucking hell! Oh! You're right, as if you could ever. Shuji, I don't pray for a child's death in this, but could you calm down a bit? Because if you keep going the way you're going, if I have to make a choice, if I have to be like, oh no, Kaito's in danger, oh no, Shuji's in danger, which one will I choose? I won't hesitate. I won't think about it. I won't contemplate the dangers. I will pick who I will pick, and I would not pick you. So just cool it with Lopmon, okay? He's a cute little buddy. Look at that face! Shuji, you should have more faith in Lopmon. But what about Haru and Miyuki? Won't they be in serious danger? We'll be okay. What? I'll be fine as long as I have my sister. You'll be fine too, right, sis? Right. Well, you heard them. What do you say to that, Shuji? Ugh, okay. But let's not get too far from each other. And if you think you might be in danger, don't try anything stupid. Just make sure you follow those rules. Right, no problem. Alright, then let's get searching. Haru, Miyuki, both of you be careful too, okay? Agumon and I will try and check in on you, but if anything happens, call for us. Right, you can count on me. Okay, we will. We will. Alright, let's get out there to Agumon. Yeah! Ooh, are we exploring the area now? We are exploring the area, beautiful. Let's explore this freaky looking castle then. Freaky looking amusement park, I should specify. Park gate unlocked. Central plaza unlocked. Performance space unlocked. Castle courtyard unlocked. Oh, what's that? Woods by park unlocked. Free bat unlocked. Okay, is that just a new area? There's something here, I can feel it. Oh, it's just a general area then, I guess. What's that? That shadow, oh no. Sure, let's fight. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but okay. So it has been a while since we fought. What was that? Whatever that is, I want it. Oops, come back. Come back to me, please, child. Let's start the battle, please. All enemies defeated or all annihilated, huh? Well, we've got to try and get whatever that one is. Let me have a look. What are you? A Guardramon! Okay. Can I do that? Let's have a look, see. I can talk to Guardramon. How do clouds in the sky look to you? Okay. You're a robot-y dude. Always transforming, maybe? Nope. Guess we don't think alike. Guess we don't. Okay. I like to avoid a pointless battle if possible. Yep, but you're not going to stop, are you? So, and fight we must. Oh yes, it worked that time. I see, it looks like we're kindred spirits. What would you do if someone told you an idea you believed in was incorrect? Why would I be... I wouldn't say I'd claim I was right or thank that person. I'd be embarrassed. Get annoyed. Whoa, is this what it means to have a common ground? What do you want from me? Be my friend. No? Yes? No? Shoot, almost had them. Now they're off in the wind somewhere. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's move forward. Looks like we're just gonna have to fight these guys. I think I've already... Have I got one of these guys? I don't think I have actually, now that I said that. But I don't wanna... I don't know. Oops, move over here. There we go. Okay, you guys come attack me now, huh? I'm gonna get that box with him. That's not how far I want it to go. I want it to go there. And then attack from here. Oh, can I move anywhere else? I can move there and get behind him and do it. There we go, a bit more damage that way. You there at the side. Oh, a critical. Congratulations. Oh shit, I just remembered that there was that one there as well. Oh, thank you for assisting. I don't think it'll do much damage though. It missed. Oh dear. I forgot he was like right there. And so he's gonna get a few back attacks. Oopsie daisy. Attempt to do that. Give it a bit of poison, hopefully. No. Oh, at least it attacked her. Oh, that was a thingy. Never mind then. How do you attack? Okay, so if I move you there, can you attack him? You can. See, he's great! Ow. Well, that's not nice. I got a bit confused then. I was like, what's he aiming for? What have we got here? A stamina crystal, eh? Let's just normal attack him. Critical again, beautiful. Mwah. She's got a bit of healing there. Move, please. Nope, I can't do that. I can't see anything, you know? So let me just try and... just move there. There you go, critical hit, yeah. And my turn, looking you down. You can move around here. Yep, there you go. Oh, yes. My baby Lopmon's gonna finish it off. There we go. What a good buddy you are. Such a good buddy. There we go. Okay. Some bandages and crystals and growth stones. Right, was there anything else here? And is there anything else we can look at? Just the amusement park, huh? The amusement park we see through the woods looks like it comes out of a fairy tale. It doesn't match the thick forest, and it's like we've wandered into Never Never Land. Okay. So there was obviously nobody there. What are there? Oh no. We've done one fight, we might do one in the next episode. Aoi, should I say something to her? You should. But first let's have a look with our phone. What's this? Ribs. Ugh. No thank you. A castle right out of a fairy tale, or a haunted mansion the way it's falling apart. I'm sure it was pristine and popular attraction when it first opened. Oh, the amusement park's unfamiliar name is on the gate, on the verge of collapse. Some time must have passed since it was abandoned. This is smaller and cuter than the Ferris wheels I know. I'd like to ride it, but who knows what might happen. I'd better not. The small box with the broken glass seems to be a ticket booth. No one's inside, of course. Of course. Aoi, how are you doing? So, do you think those little guys are okay? You mean the monsters from earlier? I hope they weren't hurt too badly when Kaito and Minoru attacked them. And I'm worried about that awful queen they seem so scared of. Aoi's got plenty of her own problems right now, but she's worried about those monsters. She really is very kind. Then again, she did say she thought they were cute. Maybe she just likes cute things. Takuma, is something wrong? No, not really. Yeah, you just love cute stuff. The way she was like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to say that out loud. I was just thinking you sure must love cute stuff. What made you say that? Her whole face is turning bright red. Well, you said yourself you thought those little guys were cute before. Then when you got so anxious about them, I figured it was because you like cute things. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have let that slip. Hey, you don't have to apologise. Besides, those things were really cute. And I don't see what you have to hide. What's wrong with liking cute things? You don't think that makes me seem frivolous? Not at all. Really? That's great. Thanks, Takuma. But this is no time for us to be chatting, is it? We just need to track down some clues that will help us find Miyu fast. Nothing left to do here. Okay. Okay, thank you for the hints. I know, we need to move on. Miyuki, Haru and Minoru. Should I call out to them? First I'll look around with my camera. Nothing with my camera. For such a big amusement park, this Ferris wheel seems kind of small. Between that and the retro design, it was probably built a long time ago. Okay, we've already done that bit, have we? Yeah. Oh wait, we could do Minoru and everybody? Hey, isn't that Miyuki and Haru? Isn't this fun, sis? I've never been to a place like this before. Who knew Miyuki could smile like that? And Haru looks like he's enjoying himself too. Oh, I want to ride that one next. Yeah. What's gotten into those two? I mean, I guess they seem like they're having fun. And really, why shouldn't they? This world may be harsh, but it is an amusement park. It's easy to forget, but this is what normal is like. Everything else has been weird. I'm kind of relieved. It's nice to see this side of these two. Takuma, what are you doing? Oh, hey Agumon. Isn't it nice to see Haru and Miyuki having so much... Wait, what? If you're looking for Haru and Miyuki, they're over there. What the fuck? What the fuck? Those two are just standing around again. Did you see them be happy? Or was that imagination? Is that my imagination, huh? But I could have sworn they were over there. And Miyuki's back to having that blank look on her face. Harry seems like he's a little grumpy too. Just standing there holding her hand. Guess they're back to their usual selves again. Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's nothing. Actually, is something bothering you, Haru? You seem to be in a worse mood than usual. No, not really. I'm just worried about my sister. Sister? Miyuki is just as expressionless as ever, but... Am I imagining things? Or does she seem different than usual? Is Miyuki enjoying the amusement park? I think so. Okay, well, that's good. Still, it's odd. Was the Miyuki I saw over there some kind of illusion? Well, I know one thing for sure. The way Miyuki was smiling just now, illusion or not, is something I want to see again. You shouldn't be wanting to see illusions. What? You heard that just now? You said it out loud, dude! I did. You know what, Takuma? Let's go get her to smile for real sometime. Yeah, good thinking, Agumon. Let's do it. Alright, that's one more thing for us to do. Are they over there now? Yeah, they are. Cool. Okay, Minoru! It's so weird to be here when no one else is around. Yeah, you're right. It's hard to describe the feeling. It's almost like you can still hear the crowd even though nobody's there. Still, isn't this too far off what I imagined? This isn't too far off what I imagined it'd be like if I were to rent out a park. You thought of that before? You thought about that, huh? You secretly a huge romantic or something? Hell, why would you say that? I mean, normally when a guy rents out an amusement park, it's for a girl, right? That sounds like a fun date to you? I never thought about it like that. Oh, then who would you take with you if you rented out an amusement park? I can't believe we're talking about this, but Minoru won't let talk about it until I answer. And if I'd say I'd like to take my girlfriend, I'd never hear the end of it. Maybe I should say Minoru. He might appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not going to say my girlfriend, like he says. Never going to let me out. Let me go. And refusing to answer is also something he teases us about. So, yeah, I'd take you, Minoru. I'd like to take you, Minoru. What? Me? Why? Well, if it was just you and me, we'd be free to relax and have a good time. Oh yeah, I hadn't thought about it like that before. There'd be no lines. We could do like 100 roller coaster ride challenges. That sounds awesome. You know, you really know how to have fun, Takuma. I don't know if I'd be up for 100 coaster ride challenge. Don't worry, I was only kidding about that. But we should totally rent out an amusement park when we get back. You said it. God, you boys. That'd be so expensive. Now I think it's time we get back to searching for clues to find Mew. We better hurry too, since you wasted so much of our time talking. Oh, so you're saying that this is my fault? Gotta find those clues, gotta find them all. Nothing left to do here. Okay. Let's go talk to... Where's Thingy gone? Oh well. Well, actually, I'm a bit upset because there's no... Lopmon. But I can't say I'm unhappy that there's no Shuji. Is that Saki? Maybe I should say something. Playground, equipment. Man, we finally get to the amusement park and none of the rides are working. I feel like even if we tried to get them to run, they'd just break down right away. An old sun-bleached tent is set up here, though I have no idea why. Maybe it was part of some sort of circus performance. I feel like there's something there. Let me recheck with my camera then. What's this? Bandages! Yep, okay. So there's nothing else to do but talk to these guys. What is this place? I've never seen anything like it before. It's wonderful. You think so? It gives me the creeps, to be honest. Nobody's here. There's no sound from the crowd. Still, it is kind of exciting to be in an amusement park. You like amusement parks too, Saki? More like I've always liked the idea of them. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, never mind. Forget I said that. Okay. Isn't this wild though? It feels like we have the whole place to ourselves. I can almost imagine it as a special event, like a magical night of mystery or something. This is a pretty rare experience, and the rundown parts only add to the charm. Yeah, I could see that. But I'm a little worried about you, Saki. Are you sure you're not overdoing it? Well, why would you think that? I mean, I think that would be obvious after how exhausted she was earlier. But I wonder if she'd get mad if I said that her enthusiasm was a little too much. She also seems kind of wistful though. Maybe I shouldn't mention that either. Does that mean the smart thing to do is to just say I just got the impression? Yeah, no reason. Oh, no reason, I just kinda got that impression. You did, huh? Oh boy. Somehow I get the feeling I shouldn't push this any further. You know what? Forget it. I'm sure I just got the wrong idea. Never mind. Huh? I mean, after everything we've been through since we came to this world, why wouldn't you get excited about being in an amusement park? Takuma, you know, despite the situation we're in, I'm kind of happy to be here too. Yeah, I think it's the same for me. And thanks for not pushing me for more. Did you say something? No, not a thing. But what are we doing? We should be looking for clues to find Miyu. Otherwise, Kaito will definitely fly off the handle again. Nothing left to do here. Then let's move on. And that's it for today's episode. We're finally on the road to search for Miyu. Let's hope she's actually at this castle. My money is that she's the queen, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I hope you enjoyed watching me play. I definitely enjoyed playing it. If you want to subscribe to my channel, and I hope you do, there is a button on the right that you can click on. And then on the left, there are more videos if you want to watch me play Digimon Survive or anything else. And I think that's it. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.